Ahoy Captains, this week on Talkin Ship, it's all about taking control of the battlefield. I'm going to tell you what you can do with the control key during a match. So first off, I'm going to talk about is this little tiny icon on the top right corner of your mini-map. It's really important actually, despite how small it is. Click on that guy and you can see that you have a bunch of different options here. I would recommend flipping on last known position. That puts a little ghost icon when a ship on the enemy team disappears out of sight. You'll at least know where it was last seen. So it's not like 100% accurate, but it's very, very useful if you want to look at the mini-map at a glance. You can also adjust which of the different visibility circles or range circles are seen. You can adjust transparencies, a whole bunch of options there, and you can adjust those on a per ship basis. So you can have one for your destroyer setups, one for your battleship, and they don't have to overlap at all. Another really powerful thing you can do with the control key is when you have the team panels open, you can actually report or compliment or ignore people right in this menu. So right click on any of these guys' names, you can say, this guy played great, or no, this guy is kind of being the today and I need to report him. Or, worst comes to worst, you can actually block communications entirely. So that's all done by right-clicking on the team panel menu on the different players that you want to work with. Next up, though, we got setting your secondary and AA targets. Basically, when you hold control and you click on any ship or aircraft, you're going to set your guns to a priority to go fire at that. So if, say, a dive bomber is coming in or a torpedo bomber you really want to make sure it gets focused on, click on that guy when you're holding control, and your AA guns will focus on that if they're able to target it. Same thing with the secondary guns. So you're in a battleship and you see a destroyer pop up that you really want those secondaries to focus on, click on that destroyer, and you can have one target for ship and one target for air simultaneously. But if you select another one, it's going to move that target around. Last but not least, there's a huge bit of data that you can find when you mouse over stuff in the UI during battle. First one, for your shells in the top right, you can see when you mouse over those shells, and all the shells that hit or didn't hit or whatever, you are listed up in the top. But what if you want more details, like did it over-penetrate, did it bounce, all that kind of stuff? Well, if you mouse over those, you actually see a full breakdown of each shell, what happened with them. Did it go right through the ship? Did it bounce off? Whatever up there. So a ton of information about your shells. In addition to that, you can actually mouse over all of your abilities and weapons at the bottom. So if you mouse over your torpedoes like you see right here, you can see it'll give you my data on what the reload is, the distance, the kind of basic info on that actual weapon. You can also mouse over your ship on the left side here, and it'll give you a full breakdown of visibility and a bunch of advanced details. So definitely mouse over, if you forget, for example, man, what's the spotting on my ship? Well, you can just mouse over that, your icon, the green icon that has the health, and it'll give you a bunch of details on that. So control is a ton of functionality in our game. Use the control key to help maximize your performance in battle. Thanks guys for watching. We'll see you all next time.